Okay, and we are live, people. You guys are hot on the trail of Vecna. You guys have stopped Cass, gathered the rod of 7 parts. Nothing is stopping you but the unrealities of Vecna's domain. You guys are about halfway through the corpses of a dead god, Habakkuk, as you search for the second of the 3 unrealities blocking the way to Vecna's ritual. The Cave of Shattered Reflection. Let's get right on into it. We left off with the... Oh, let me summon you all. That would be really important. Probably. There we go. So you guys are all climbing up a giant sword, and thanks to the new the new update, I can actually make a fairly decent sized sword.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's intimidating, but 20 swords.
It should still be, like, way, way bigger. It's supposed to go, like, across this whole, like, part of the map. I didn't want to make, like, a Minecraft sword. Well, that might have been cool, now that I'm thinking about it. Either way, as you guys are crossing the giant sword bridge to find the second unreality, a group of eye-mongers float up from the scree to attack you all. Let's all roll for initiative. Wow, one of them got a 0.
Now 20.
Full spectrum.
Also a nat 20.
Woo!
Yo.
Table's hot.
Gonna need that movement. I'm so low.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. So we got Morlin, Cassia, Kieran, and the first Eyemonger. Okay, so we got... Then Seraphina, Azoth, and the other 2. Remember, you guys are in the... my book. Remember, you guys are in the astral plane, so all astral plane rules work. You can fly according to your intelligence. Unless you can fly other ways, like Morlin, being a cool guy. And it will be your turn up first. What would you like to do?
Okay. Since we can fly, let's fly on over. Let's go to this one. And let's give them a stab. Is 25 to hit?
25 definitely hits.
It's 12 piercing. 12 acid. 5 fire. And we're doing for these. Yeah, it's going to silent strike as well. Additional 7 force. And then next attack. 27 to hit.
27 hits.
15 piercing. 22 acid.
You all hear something big lurking down in the depths.
Oh dear. Full fire. Third attack. 24 to hit.
Definitely hits.
13 acid.
13. That bloodies him.
25.
Hits.
Sorry, 13 PS, 25 acid.
25 acid. Jeez. Oh yeah, I thought that was a to hit roll. It was so much. It was so high.
And then final attack. 30.
Hits. Level
15
20.
piercing.
15 piercing. Critically
22
bloody
acid.
it.
And 1 fire.
All right.
And that's me.
Yeah. Morlin flies on in and leaves this eyemonger with a shred of life. Cassia, you're up.
Okay. I can move 10 feet, so. Would I
You can
provoke
also
a
take your
opportunity
regular
attack?
movement along the sword. And the
Okay,
sword's
I
technically a
can-
lot bigger. It's like I wish I could make a wide, or I can do a rectangle. It's like I wish I could turn the rectangle, but it's like more or less like that.
Got you. Okay.
Oh, I was camera angle is way off. It's
just
probably
outside-
about 10 feet wide.
Okay. I'm just outside of range. I wouldn't provoke opportunity attack, would I, from the one
No.
next to me? 5.2. Okay. In that case, I will walk normally. Over here, I will try and shoot the one that Morlin has messed up.
Okay.
So it's a dirty 30 to hit
Hits.
for 10 piercing.
10 piercing. That will finish it off.
Perfect.
And this one
Um,
dies.
And then I will try and shoot the one behind Azoth.
Okay.
So a bonus action playing a warrior. That is a dirty 30 to hit. I could re-roll that because I rolled a 1. Can you re-roll twice with PS, or is it just on the first one?
You have to take the result of the next roll.
Okay, got you. Okay, so that'll be 9 force plus another 10 force. And is it within range of Altar? No, it's just outside.
Okay.
And I've hit 2 different targets, so I can attack again. So I'll try and shoot the one behind Azoth again.
Okay.
It's a 17 hit.
Oh, sorry. 10 of that was to the other eyemonger.
The one behind Azoth. So what's the damage?
So was one of them on this guy?
No.
Okay.
It was.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you
okay,
only have to hit
whatever.
you hit that guy and then you could shoot that guy twice.
Yes.
Okay.
As long as I hit 2 different targets, I can attack one more time.
Making sure I spread out the damage right. Okay.
To the 17 hit.
17 just hits.
Okay. And that'll be another 15 piercing to the one behind Azoth. That's my turn.
Okay. Nice. Kieran, you're up.
All right. I'm going to cast. Let's keep it simple. I'm just going to firebolt the one behind Azal.
Okay. Shoot your shot.
29 to hit.
Definitely hits.
17 fire damage. Then I'm gonna move like 30, 45 feet this way. And that's my turn.
Okay. Will be the first eyemonger. Here. Okay, this one is. Alright, it's gonna keep its eye opened to attempt to stop any effects that go at it. And we'll just fly up to the biggest target in front of it, because these are not intelligent. They don't know how crazy high your AC is. And it'll try to bite you, Azov.
Sure.
That would be a
Have that.
17.
Mm.
Just kind of gnaws at you.
Another 12 on top of that.
Okay. That is that one's turn. Here to Seraphina, you're up.
Can I make it here? Yes, I can. I'm gonna starry with the one closest to Morlan.
By the way, the flare
25
from
to-
Vecna's link makes it impossible for you to see the whatever's in that initiative wheel between Seraphina and Azov.
Can't see anything.
Don't see a thing.
Oh yeah.
That's 30 damage,
Oh boy.
and then Chirita is gonna move over here too. Come here, little one. And he's gonna flame seed the same one.
What?
No, he is not. He rolled a 10.
Flies off into the darkness.
That is it.
Okay. Azov, you're up.
Okay, let's take a look. I don't feel the need to enter a rage on this one. Since I know they don't hit very high, I will, for this round, transfer.
Nothing hits very high
sort
for
of-
you.
Yeah. I'll go down to a mere 26 AC and hit with a plus 14 on the one behind me.
All right. Taking a risk, I see.
Yeah, I'm a big risk player, you know.
Azov likes to live dangerously. Okay, yeah, go roll for hit. I should get my dice log.
26,
Any hits?
17 just hits,
Yep.
and an 18.
All three hits.
So 18, 9, so 27.
And you're adding the extra +3 to these, right?
No.
It turns into a +3 weapon. I'll add +9 to everything. When-
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I'll just take an extra 9 off. That, with the +3 bonus, you critically bloody it.
Awesome sauce. I'll throw in 2 Strike of the Giant's Fire as well.
You got it?
So 2d10. So an additional 17.
Okay. Looking pretty rough.
That'll be me.
Okay. It will be the eyemonger over here. It's just going to float over to Morlin. And, effective's off. Float up to Morlin right here and just take a little bite at you. Let's see if he hits. It's going to be a 15.
No.
All right. That'll be its turn. Back to Morlin.
I'll turn around. Let's have a go at this one. First attack. 15.
Miss.
Second attack. 26. That's for 15 piercing. 16 acid. And 1 fire. Third attack. 22.
It's
13 piercing. 23 acid. And 1 fire. And fourth and final. 21.
it's
14 piercing.
14. Bloodies it.
18 acid. And
Mullen
3
is a
fire.
freaking machine.
Just got to lose your soul, guys. It's worth it. That's me.
Okay. Bloodies the Eyemonger. Cassia, you're up.
Okay, I will start with the one in front of Vazov. I will bonus action play Malaria. So it's almost not 20, so that's 28 to hit. Or 14 force. Plus another 12 force. How's it looking?
The 12 finishes it off.
Perfect. And then I will turn my attention to the one in front of Morland.
So as you take this one out and it falls down into the scree, an eldritch horror rises up and swallows it whole. And it joins the fray.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely horrifying.
I
No
love the new
way.
update. I can make monsters huge now.
Uh,
By the way, just so you know, I could have made it way bigger. Like I could go up to like that now.
That's insane.
That's so cool.
I love it. It's everything I've ever wanted.
In which case, I'm gonna move my my
Nope.
movement away from that thing. And yeah, I'm gonna go for the one in front of Morland, so I can try and focus on that.
Switch over.
So that is a 16, which I believe misses.
16 just misses.
Okay, I don't think I can attack again because I didn't hit 2 targets. So that will be me.
Okay. Urine. What do you do?
Kieran's wondering where Vecna got these kind of eldritch orders. But for now, he's gonna throw a firebolt.
For funsies, while you're doing that, you can roll. After you do that, you can roll me an Arcana check.
Okay. 27 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Okay, it's 23 fire damage.
Fire. Let's see. Okay, just. This is a cool monster. I want to make sure I get everything right.
And then
Hit.
Arcana check is 16.
Okay, you're not quite sure, but this thing is comprised. This thing is like the undead equivalent of. You know when you remember when you guys fought the shambling mound? This is essentially the shambling mound equivalent of dead gods.
Cut out there.
Yeah. Nice bookend for a mini boss.
Your voice cut out. We heard shambling mound of, and then nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix that. Am I coming in all right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
It was just literally you cut out just as you said that one word, and then you came back.
Oh, geez. Well, yeah. This is the shambling mound equivalent of dead gods.
Lovely.
Oh.
more or less. Nice. It's a nice bookend for a mini boss encounter. Okay. Yeah. So you land a firebolt. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna move 30 feet up.
Okay. You do that. All right, and then it will be before Seraphina goes. There's going to be a legendary action. Since Seraphina, since you're right, or since I keep the perspective is messing with me. I gotta keep turning it. So Azoth, it's going to do a crushing tentacle on you. Oh, it has to grapple you to do that. So it's going to use a poison jet on you.
You didn't fancy a contest against a plus 17 strength?
Not yet.
Okay.
I mean, of all the things, it can't quite reach more, so it's just going to shoot you with a poison jet. I need a con saving throw.
Okay. A 23.
That passes. Oh, you take nothing.
But
Seraphina, you're up.
I'm gonna scorching ray the scary dude.
Okay.
I'm gonna level 7, so that's 8 rays. 28.
Hits.
Sorry, Hazard.
Just hits.
It was a nat one.
Oh, you just hit with a nat 1. I'm like, oh, jeez. All right, so that will hit Azoth. Wow, that's crazy. All right. Hits. 2 hits, 1 on Azoth.
Oh, that's a crit.
Crit. 2 hits, a crit, and 1 on Azoth. You should get 8 of these.
I like that Seraphina can hit you with a nat 1, but you can't hit me with a nat 20.
I know, right? It's almost mean.
So then that's 2 more rolls. Yes? No. 6.
Technically, I can always hit you with a nat 20, though.
Done 7 so far, but the last.
Literally, you cannot miss unless you hit Azoth.
I'm sorry, Azoth. Can I do Azoth
okay.
first?
Yeah, go ahead. Either way, it'll be halved.
That was only 7, so that's good.
Yeah, you take 3.
Oh no.
You get a little, like, poof on your back. Nothing.
And crit is 4d6, right?
Yeah, and double all the dice that you would roll. $97. Oof. Ouch. Can't do anything about that. Decent chunk of damage to the cosmic horror.
The flaming seed from Charitza to top it off.
Excellent. Hits.
10 damage.
Nice, nice.
And now we are moving the heck away from it.
Alright. It's not going to worry about legendary actions because it's turn. Alright, let me get a view of the battlefield here. Okay, it's going to move right about here. About here. And it's going to let out a it's called a it's going to let out psychic whispers in a 60-foot cone. Get my cone.
Oh, you're putting that a little bit crispy.
Sorry, it's on Discord side. Because I'm looking at the OBS. Seems fine. I'm gonna restart Discord. I'll be right back.
No worries.
At least the audio mixer says I'm coming in fine. There we go. OBS is still getting you guys. You guys hear me?
Hello,
Yeah.
hello.
Oh,
Hello.
good to go. Where were we? Oh yeah, I was psychic whispering you guys. So I... Okay, so let's get a 60-foot cone.
Is casting the spell psychic whispers?
This is a ability.
Okay.
This is like it's like a breath weapon kind of thing. So it's gonna get I'm gonna angle this down a little more, but it's gonna get everybody but Seraphina and Chorizo over there.
Am I in that?
Yeah, you were just in it. I could get either you or Seraphina in the cone.
Okay.
So let me get this. Everybody except Seraphina, give me wisdom saving throw. Azoth is actually wise now. Look at that.
Yeah, 23.
Hey, look at that. You saved.
I like being Azoth the Wise.
Can I add one of my lucky dice to this?
Absolutely.
See if I can reroll that. Okay.
Kieran fails. Cassia fails.
Twice.
What did Moreland get?
I'm just reloading D&D Beyond. It's going really slowly for some reason.
Oh, okay. Because it was stuck on my side too. No
I
problem.
mean, if the DC is particularly high, I might fail because I've only got a +1.
You can technically succeed this.
Come on, D&D Beyond, wake up. Why are you going so slow?
Want me to roll a 20 for you?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, it was like a nat. It was on the nat 20 and then went to a 2. Nat 20 would have got it for you. Oh, sad day. Yeah. So everybody that failed will take full half on a success. This is psychic
This is
damage.
psychic damage.
Yeah.
I'm resistant.
Nice. Oh yeah, you're that ring of yours. Good purchase. So that'd be 38 half to anybody that succeeded and Azoth.
I'm
Well,
down.
Azoth will take a quarter of that.
Yeah. So 9.
So wise. Okay, so it will do. So it does a. It's going to do a whisper and then 2 tentacle attacks. The reach is 30 feet. So it's gonna move around. It's gonna move back around to like here now. Because it has movement speed. It has 100 fly, so it can do that. And it's going to do a tentacle attack. Let's see, it's It's 30 feet. So it's going to do a tentacle attack on Seraphina and Azoth. If it hits, you'll have a grapple check. So, dirty 20 to Seraphina.
Silvery Bob's it, please.
Okay, I'll re-roll. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and then to Azoth. That is a 26. Yep, you didn't. You haven't. Did you switch it to +3 in your last turn?
Yeah. Okay, meets it.
So that
Yeah,
will meet it.
meets it,
So
meets
you will both get hit. Just barely. That's insane, dude. There'll be force damage. First to Seraphina. That'll be 19 force, and I need a grapple check. So you can do either acrobatics or athletics. Your call. Same goes to Azoth, who will take 22 force damage.
Got a 16 on athletics.
That fails.
Oh, I got a 15.
And that fails. Okay, so you are both grappled in the tentacles of the cosmic horror. You can attempt to break out as an action on your turns, or someone can break you out. I'll just have you guys floating over by it. Okay. And that will bring us to Azoth.
How does one attempt to break out?
You can make the check again.
Okay.
You can also just attack it. You're not restrained, so you don't have disadvantage. You just can't move.
Oh.
So you can do damage to it by just hacking at the tentacle, or you can attempt to escape and still be able to move. It's your call.
I'll enter a rage.
Alright. You rage. I gotta remember to get lots of screenshots from this session.
3 and 3. That's great, because that's 2 flumps, but 2 flumps makes I can pick whatever I like.
Nice.
Teleportation doesn't work, right?
Nope.
Okay. Till my rage ends, I'm surrounded by multicolored protective lights. I gain 1+ AC, as does anyone within 10 feet.
Okay.
And this time around, I will not be attacking with the +3. So let me unattune it, just so it shows my stats right. But I'll attack 3 times.
Okay. Yeah, we'll assume that it always is at +3 at the start of your turn, for your +3 to your AC, unless you specify otherwise at the when you start attacking.
Yeah. So 21 to hit, a 24 to hit. Oh, and a nat 1.
Yeah. So 2 hits. And we'll say the sword of cast like falls out of your grip and it's like floating like just out of reach.
So 15 damage and 14 damage.
Nice.
And it seems like it did have the +3 on. So I think the thing's dead now, but it probably had 9 more HP than it should have.
Okay. Bloodies it.
Ah. Okay. I'll expend 2 charges of my tattoo then as well.
Okay.
I'm just trying to refresh myself as to what that does. Okay, so 8d6 necrotic damage.
Ouch. Is there a save for that? Or is that just on hit?
It's on hit.
Okay. Nice.
Um,
$25.
and I regain that as hit points.
Excellent.
But that'll be me.
Okay, at the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action to do a crushing tentacle on. We'll do Azoth first, and then we'll do another one on Seraphina next time. So Azoth, give me a Constitution saving throw.
30.
Okay, so you take half this. It's force. So you'll take 9 force damage.
Okay.
Okie dokie. That will be the eye monger who's still kicking over here. It's just gonna bite Morlin. Oh, that's with disadvantage, so I don't get a nat 20. I just thought of that.
What a shame.
28 though.
That will hit you.
Okay. So you'll take 16 piercing damage, and you know what happens. I need a dex saving throw, or you'll get swallowed by the eye monger.
11.
That'll be fail.
Roll Indomitable and try again.
Okay.
That's worse.
And Morlin is again in the gullet of an eye monger. But that'll bring us to you. So you are blinded and restrained, and you will take 10d6 acid damage at the start of your turn.
Be back in 1 sec.
That will be 28 acid.
Not too bad. So it can still attack with disadvantage at its stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
If you do
so
more than
try.
25, you'll get spit out.
13.
Miss.
Second
You're
attack.
struggling inside. You can't quite get leverage.
14.
Ooh. Miss.
Attack. There we are, 20.
There we go. You finally get the right angle and stab up through it. You guys see like a
It's
little
10.
poke out there. 10 piercing. Okay.
25. Let's do lightning because we're inside it.
All right. Yeah, that'll get you spit out.
And 2 fire.
And 2 fire. Okay, so it will spit you out prone, but you're in like liminal space, so it doesn't matter as much.
I'll stand up and make my final attack.
Nice.
No longer with disadvantage. But still terrible. 14.
You got the point
That's
across.
Let's action surge.
All right.
Alright, 28 to hit.
Hits.
14 piercing.
14 does it.
Cool. And then flight distance is intelligence modifier times what?
Times 10.
Times 10. So 40 feet. Cool. Get up this thing. I've got 3 attacks left now with action surge. Attack number 1. Now 20. Hell yeah.
Ooh.
13 plus the extra d8. That's 17 piercing. .32 acid.
You critically bloody it.
7 fire. And then a sonic strike this as well. Uh, 16 force. That's the crit. Second attack of 3. 30 to hit.
Hits.
14 piercing. 22 acid.
Dang.
2 fire.
Okay, Morland, how do you want to do this? You're a monster.
Just burst out of that thing's mouth earlier in just a flurry of blades. And just, yeah, cut through this thing with countless attacks.
Yeah, you stab your way out of one monster and then Superman fly your lunge, your rapier, all the way down to the hilt and just start hacking away at this thing. Yeah, you cut it down and it moans out and falls down into the oh, what's this stuff called again? Scree. Dead. And we're back to exploration. Nice.
I'm in death saves, by the way.
I'll pass.
I want to heal everyone.
Oh, when did that happen?
The cone.
Oh.
At 33 health, it did 38.
Ah, gotcha. Oof. Let me switch back to... I'm gonna use the restroom real quick while you guys fix yourselves up.
Thank you.
Everyone heals for 21.
Thank you.
22.
22.
Oh, my love, he didn't give advantage to anyone when you did silvery barbs.
I'm sorry.
You'd be sorry.
I'm sorry.
We're fine.
Who has
Didn't
the
need
rod
it.
face? It was
I'm back.
Katsuya.
Me.
So you guys healed up?
I'm giving you an advantage. Yes.
And then 22.
Ish.
Cassia's back up from the brink.
Oh, I can heal you for an additional 25, if that's helpful. Oh, 30.
If that's okay, I'd appreciate that.
Okay, there you go. There's 30.
Thank you.
That's just been my lay on hands.
You guys will get one short rest once you guys get through the unreality.
I will be expending all of my hit die.
As well, you should. So let's continue on. Just to reiterate what you guys saw, the colossal iron longsword of some legendary being was cast unceremoniously onto the ground here, creating an improvised crossing over the... You guys have gone through there. A tall stone statue at the center of this shrine depicts a cobalt blue biped, a human-like body, avian-like features, and vestments decorated with phoenix iconography. Embedded in the statue's sternum is a blue phoenix feather emblazoned with the glowing symbol of Vecna. If you guys carry on towards the mysterious structure over here. If you guys want to, you can do a religion check. Just
Oh,
for,
yeah,
for funsies. Ever the skill monkey.
Oh, that was nearly a
22.
19.
Ooh. So Seraphina gets it. This statue reflects Habakkuk, an old god of animals and druid, revered widely in the world of Kryn. You guys briefly adventured to get the rod piece.
Can I see if this statue is magical in nature or does something?
It definitely is magical. It has some vestige of the dead god that you guys are standing on, whatever remains of it. It hasn't been eaten away by all the astral monstrosities in the stomach of the dreadnought. But in the statue's sternum is a blue phoenix feather emblazoned with the glowing symbol of Vecna.
Use the rod to destroy that as my bet.
Yeah, because the sword had it on last time, and that was the thing.
Yeah,
There's like one core piece to each of the unrealities where it's like kind of the nexus of each of them. It's pretty obvious once you guys find it. Now that you guys know. Yeah, so you can expend a charge of the rod or cast a 7th or higher level spell slot to disassemble the reality and continue forward.
Yeah, I'll spend a charge.
Okay.
We still have 5, I believe.
Should have 5 now.
Yeah.
Okay. You dismantle the unreality. You know, it's really funny. The Sirenscape didn't have the last couple chapters of Vecna until like a week ago. Because I didn't have any music for when we went through Pandesmos and stuff. But they added it. They added all the rest of it in the last update, like a week or two ago. Okay. So we are back in the. We are back. You're back in the kaleidoscopic cavern of Vecna's grasp. You have opened up 2 of the unrealities, sealing the way forward. Also, none of you guys are floating anymore. Okay.
Also, just while we've got a hot second, I'm just swapping my chain of returning to the Sword of Cass.
Cass would have hated that. Which is awesome.
Yeah, he's actually a voice in my head. It turns out the Sword of Cass is sentient but telepathic.
Dare you throw me? I am the Sword of Cass.
Yeah, well, you're a little bitch.
Bow, bow, bow,
Like,
bow, bow.
like this. I am the land. I am the sword. Shut up.
Yeah, everything's. I'm the sword. I'm the land. I'm the bloody puppet.
It's what's to be expected of power in fantasy.
You are the Mountain King.
They don't drink enough. Otherwise, you'd end up like that. Okay, so only one unreality left. Let's get going. You guys head on through to the final unreality.
Anyone remember what this one is?
I can go back over what you guys see. You see hazy scenes of civil unrest, peasants rioting, buildings burning, and soldiers enforcing martial law.
Perfect.
This was in Neverwinter, wasn't it?
Yeah, you recognize it as Neverwinter, but there is an uproar of some proportion. So let me go over to the soundscape we have. Neverwinter's New King. Okay.
Back 1 second.
Alright, let me do this. You guys can set yourselves up wherever you want past that little gate. There. Okay.
I'm going to blend in with the crowd inconspicuously.
You can try. Okay, so you guys see what looks like the courtyard of Castle Neverwinter, or at least the stately manor of Lord Neverember. A regal figure clad in menacing spiked armor stands on the balcony of a castle 10 feet above the city square. 4 sets of gallows are lined up in the center of the square. The armored figure's features are shrouded in black shadow. Fitted on the figure's head is a striking golden crown, the front of which is emblazoned with a glowing symbol of Vecna. Throughout the square, terrified citizens gawk at the king with tearful, disbelieving eyes. Beneath the balcony, 12 armored, desiccated figures stand guard and keep the crowd from advancing any closer. So, actually, let me put a light on this guy in the shadow. So you see up here, wreathed in shadow is the visage of Lord Neverember. His face is masked in shadow, but his crown is shining brilliantly over everybody. And amidst the middle of the crown is the symbol of Vecna. There are 12. The scene should take place in daytime. Changed. There we go. That's better. Yeah, so you guys see 12 whites guarding Lord Neverember up here. What do you do?
You'll have to throw me. No.
Fastball special.
Actually,
guys attempt to move any closer past the crowd, you'll have to contend with the whites. You can also attempt to speak up. You do know from the very first session of the campaign that Lord Neverember was never the rightful ruler of Neverwinter.
Do you have anything that can throw me rather than teleport me 70 feet, Kieran?
Does Kieran have anything?
Or Morning? Morning
I
would
might.
get more hits.
I can give you
Um,
haste to
how
double
far
your
do you want to-
movement.
How far do you need to go, Azoth?
70 feet. If one of us can get 70 feet diagonally, we can hit him.
Yeah, if you can get to the crown with the rod, you can just negate the whole encounter.
I could only move you 30 feet at a time, Azoth.
I can give you haste. Double that.
I use the rod.
Yeah.
What's the range on your 30 feet? Morning.
So I need to stay within 60 feet of you, and then I can move you 30 feet at a time.
Can you move him from the gallows? Close enough?
Yeah, I think it would. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, you could, if you guys went up to the gallows, you could psychically toss him up.
I can make a bridge, if need be.
I mean, with haste, I can run to the gallows.
I can make you invisible.
You also don't have to start from there. You can start from the edge of the crowd.
I mean, even without haste, I can jump onto the gallows and get 30 feet up.
However you guys want
How
to
hard
do
is the
this.
rod to use?
All it is a charge of the rod or a 7th level spell cast. You'd have to use a charge.
I have 5 out of 7 charges left on it. But honestly, there's nothing I could really cast that'd help during the fight other than like reverse gravity or regenerate.
What roll would it need to be to pull this off, Crispy?
Are you using because you can't just straight up jump 30 feet, so you're using
No, it'd be
Moreland's psychic thing to throw him?
Yeah.
Because that usually takes like a check or a saving throw, and then you push them 30 feet, right?
So for mine, if it's a willing creature, I can just do it.
Yeah, I was assuming he would just let it happen. I was just wondering.
Yeah.
It goes 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no issue. There's not even a saving throw because you're doing it to an ally.
Okay. So I run to here, and then get thrown.
I will
up.
I will do this though. I need both of you to roll me initiative checks. If you guys beat the whites, you guys do this before they react.
I'm feeling very confident.
So let me just go to the encounter thing.
Mine's a 24 because of the spirit of cast. I get to add a 10.
Okay, if you both beat an 11, you can pull this plan off. That's all it's gonna take. And you guys beat that handily. No problem. Yeah, so you guys just sprint out, yeah, you guys just sprint on over to the edge of the gallows, and you fastball Azoth with the rod right up in front of the king. The whole crowd gasps, and all of the whites begin to take up arms and charge towards you guys. But it is too late for them.
It's important to note I'm holding the rod like a pump shotgun.
That's hilarious.
As I see them moving towards us, can I cast web on them?
Sure. Because you did take your turn. That's only a bonus action to move them, right?
Check. This is an action.
Okay, so you used an action to throw more or Azov. But does it really matter? Because Azoth is about to do this. So Azoth, give me a. Let's just make this. How do you want to do this? He's going to attempt to keep the crown away from you.
I guess I just jab at him with the crown whilst going, motherfucker.
Okay. So roll a hit. He has
Right,
the
D20
AC of a
hit.
Death Knight.
Just a straight D20, yeah? Or
Make
do I
this
include a
an
modifier?
improvised weapon, unless you have quarterstaff proficiency. You have simple weapons. Of course, you can do this.
Yeah.
So
3, right?
yeah, so it counts as a +3 quarterstaff. So it would be the same as
Okay,
rolling your
okay.
+3 weapon to hit.
Ah, okay. So I'll roll my +3, which the only one I have is the sort of cast. What's the things they see?
I think 20, either 19 or 20.
Okay, I can miss it then. I won't with a dirty 30.
Nice. Yes, you bash him in the head with the rod, and it dents the crown in, and only like the Vecna part is still like unmaimed as you smash into his head, and then you activate the rod, and the entire unreality begins to break away, just as the whites begin to set upon you and the crowd, the rest of you in the crowd. Nice. So let me play that. Dismantle another unreality. Go ahead and group yourselves up over here, and I'll teleport you guys over. Fly away just back to. You get lost on the way and make it back. All right. Okay, guys. This is it. We're about to go down into that. Now it plays the breaking noise. We are going down into the final area of the campaign. I will give you guys one last short rest.
You take it.
I hope you do. So you all take your final short rest of the campaign. Get as much HP back as you can. You guys can cast whatever you want. Get everything prepared. You don't know what's down there, but you know Vecna's down there. At least.
Alright. Before we rest, I'm going to cast Mordenkainen's Faithful Hound.
Okay. Summons in a hound. Okay.
Do I go Rage or do I go Shield of Faith? It's a real question.
I will load in a hound on the next map. In fact, I'll start while you guys are doing this. I'll move you guys over. So I'm gonna.
Chirita's also just gonna be out.
On the beard.
I'm going to go Shield of Faith.
Did you hear that they're making a spiritual weapon concentration in D&D 1?
What?
That's disgusting.
Yeah, spiritual weapon's going to be a concentration.
Ah.
And character spell will be a
Ugh.
con save. Yeah.
I want to
Which
vomit.
means if the big bad rolls bad, a level 5 could counterspell it.
Oh, but I thought counter spells were you just do a Constitution save, and if you make it, you just, or if you fail, you just don't cast a spell. Or was that 2024?
Oh, is that what it was?
It's one of the two.
Let me check.
All right. Um, while I'm finishing the setup here, I'm gonna get some water. It's gonna be
I'm
a
gonna myself a drink.
it's gonna be a lot of talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll myself a joint. Oh my.
Cast swap out some spells.
My AC is 31.
Yes.
So if Vecna has like a plus 11, he'll hit on a nat 20.
Like on his magic.
Vecna doesn't
Or-
need very much magic, Kieran. So he has his legendary actions, but otherwise, I would be expecting to be stabbed by a dagger, which can do about 90 damage per hit.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's one of the big controversies surrounding Vecna. Is he's this great big sorceress arch lich or lich, and barely uses magic in combat.
Yeah, he's all reaction based, right?
All reaction based magic, yeah.
Let me check counterspell in 2024.
But you don't know that.
No.
Don't know any of that, Crispy. None of it.
Looking forward to this.
Yeah, I can't wait. But yeah, Reddit in particular is especially disgusted with the magic.
Vecna has transcended beyond traditional spellcasting.
Yeah, to something lesser.
I don't know. I think he's pretty nasty.
I don't know. Vecna with Fireball would be nastier.
He can. There are a few offensive spells he can cast at will, though. Not that you would know.
Vecna with Finger of Death. Terrifying.
I don't think. Yeah, but he has other.
I'm sure we're about to find out some really horrendous things as this fight
Yeah.
goes on.
Yeah, I think
I'm not.
so.
I don't want to
yeah.
say too much.
No.
That's the thing. I would love to talk at length about this at some point, but not now.
After. Once we finish shitting on Vecna, we can shit on Vecna.
Absolutely. All right. Give me 1 second here. I gotta get some encounter set up. This is one of the things that I have like custom. It's only in the book. I gotta get all my tabs out and bookmarks already. 1 minute.
No worries.
This is what it says for counterspell in the 2024.
I guess in some ways it's more powerful because you could take down a level 9 spell by just then making a bad roll.
Let's bring the audio. So I put you guys down here, but you do have to go 500 feet down. Anyone with a climbing speed? Excuse me.
Mine's equal to my walking.
So anyone with a climbing speed can go down, no issue, like Azov, fire legs. Anyone that can fly has no issue going down 500. Otherwise, it will be an athletics check to get down to here.
I'm gonna glide down.
Aaron just glides down, no issue.
That's an
Yeah.
18.
I'll use my flight to just soften the very last bit of it.
Wait, on Cassia, I will use my staff to cast Levitate on Cassia, so she can push herself down.
All right.
Thank you.
And Seraphina just gets the 20, so she climbs down.
And that was almost a nat 22.
Nice. Yeah. So you guys, no one falls down into the pit. No last minute DC 20 fall damage.
Yes. Go.
Flashback with the rock.
You guys,
Or the bridge.
the cave trembles as deep rents appear in the mass of purple crystals in the center of the room. With a tremendous crack, the crystals shatter, sending shards flying. The destruction of the crystals reveals a deep pit, screaming winds and ghastly ethereal wisps of neon green, which you guys just jumped down. Yeah, so there are howling winds and lights. These are all metaphysical expressions of Vecna's gathered secret. See little images flicker by in the multitude of reflections all around this crazy cave. You see some things you recognize, things you don't. Various cults, shady things in the dark throughout the multiverse. All of the gathered forces of the Whispered One, forcing people to give up their secrets for power. Take power. Left as well. You also see Dane's tortured image amongst them. Just for good measure. Okay. What do you guys do?
Guess what we're really good at moving forward. See with these purple crystals.
Okay. A wall of translucent purple crystals divides this obsidian cavern in two, blocking the way forward towards the tunnel on the other side. You feel a faint but deeply unpleasant hum coming from the tunnel. Set in the middle of the crystal wall, the large circular slab, lustrous white. Okay. It looks uncannily like an eyeball, a bloodied iris. An identical ruby is set into the opposite side of the slab. So there's like I couldn't get a piece in there, but there's a floating eyeball-looking crystal in the middle of this. Kieran, you're the first to approach. So give me 1 second. Kieran, you see, actually you all see a nearly perfect reflection of Kieran appear in the crystal eye as you approach.
I see this reflection as well, right?
Yeah, you all see this. It kind of appears and like moves forth as you approach within 5 feet of it. The reflection looks exactly like Kieran in a one-to-one appearance, except for his face. His face is just a smooth, like, mirrored sheen. As it approaches you, it will reach out and try to grab you. It's going to make an attack against you. You are surprised, so it's going to be with advantage. Does a 26 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right, so it does. It will do 17 damage. 6 of that is psychic, and the rest is radiant. And will grab Kieran and pull you past the threshold with him, and take more than along for the ride. You get pulled through the mirror domain. Give me 1 second. It does open up as Kieran gets pulled through. Oh.
If I spent all this time building a map, it would hurt my soul a little bit to have to delete fragments of it.
I know, I should have put a hide block in there. Okay, so give me 1 second here to go over to the other encounter. Mirror shade. Okay, guys. Roll for initiative.
Dirty 20.
15.
30-20 also. Because of my spirit cast.
Okay. Give me 1 second to set this up. We have Cassia. I gotta make. Sorry, guys. This is a technical battle on the DM side. Okay, then
Something about that Miria Cassia looks a bit off.
It does look very off.
oh, Did I get the wrong?
That ain't me, homie.
That's some generic elf.
It's close enough.
We don't all look the same, you know.
Oh, I grabbed a mini from the wrong campaign, and I act.
Oh. Control Z.
Uh,
No.
undo doesn't work for minis. Shoot. Sorry guys. Can did you shared yeah, there's Cassia. And there will be a mirror chorizo as well. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Let me fix it. So we have... Yeah, mirror Kieran, mirror Seraph.
Do they have our stat blocks?
They don't, but they have your initiatives. Well, they
Okay.
they beat you guys on initiative, and I'm just going down the order you guys got. And then the real Morlin and the real Kieran. Mirror Azoth, Seraphine, and Azoth. Okay, that was a really wild initiative to set up. So Cassie is at the top. Bring the audience back in. Sorry about that, guys. And let's
I'll be just one sec.
mirror going. Where was she? And Cassia, you're up.
Okay, I'm going straight for Kieran. The Kieran 2.
Okay.
So I'll try and thread the arrow between Azoth, Morlin, and Kieran. So it's a dirty 30 to hit. Not the 14 piercing.
All right, that hits. And this is through which
This is to Kieran's copy
Okay.
himself. And then I'll try. Am I able to try and shoot past that to the people behind?
If you have range, you can hit them. You can see. You have sight.
Yeah, okay, I have 150 feet.
The whole cave is dim light.
Okay. I will bonus action play on warrior and I'm gonna try and shoot other Mullen. So that is a 31 to hit fake Mullen. So that'll be 11 force plus another 5 force.
That's a straight roll. That means they don't have our equipment. You.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're just copies of you.
Gotcha. And then I'll shoot Kieran's other half again. So that's 25
Hits.
for another 12 piercing. to scoot out of the way a bit. And that's me.
Okay. On copy Cassia's turn, it's going to fall through the floor, move through all of the reflections, and the nearest reflection on the wall next to you appears and grabs you and teleports you through the mirrors to a separate chamber.
Sorry, would I be able to sneak attack Kieran's figure as well?
Oh yeah, you can add that.
I tried that. Okay, so that'll be another 18 damage.
Nice.
Good sneak attack.
That bloodies Kieran's shadow. And the copy of you is locked in. You are locked in a room with yourself.
Nice.
The same will happen with Moreland 2 and Moreland over here. Okay. So the copy of you is going to attack. It is going to do 2 phantasmal strikes. Mirror shade sound effect. Okay. So it's going to be 2 attacks. This is plus 7 to hit.
Okay.
That'd be 17
Misses.
and a nat 1.
Hits.
You watch yourself fail miserably. And then it will use its special ability to reflect fear at you. I need a wisdom saving throw as its mirror-like face that is your image reflects your deepest fear. Or attempts to, at least.
Say 12.
It succeeds
So
to.
use the lucky dice and reroll that.
Go ahead.
The 9. I'll take the 12.
Alright. Do you fail? So you are going to take 8d6 psychic damage.
Jeez, okay.
That's going to be 31 psychic damage, and you are frightened of yourself.
Okay, can I use my... Is this considered an attack?
This is a... Yeah, it's an attack action you can do.
Okay, I'm gonna uncanny dodge that then, and take half.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. So I'll go to Moreland 2, fighting Moreland. Same thing, it's gonna be 2 attacks. These are with disadvantage. That definitely will hit. Oh, no, that's a 2. Okay, so you are way better at the true Moreland is a much better fencer than whatever this mirror shade is. And it fails at that and will try to reflect your deepest fear at you.
Wisdom, right?
And don't buy into it. Or don't read into it.
15.
You read into it. Yeah, you just read into your deepest fears. You will take the same amount and be frightened of yourself. That'll be 30 psychic damage.
Resistance, I'll have that.
Nice. You guys are also fairly well kitted against Vecna's crazy stuff.
What a coincidence!
Oh, you know, right? Oh, the fake Kieran is over there. Copy. Didn't delete them.
I've recently been replaying RuneScape Old School and using the quest guide, and I've been called out twice by NPCs because I've started the quest with the right items to complete it in my inventory. And then Nolan just
I grabbed the wrong. Okay, so that will be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And because I messed up that, I'm going to take that natural 1 as the second one. So he's going to hit you for 1d. Plus 3 total. That'll be 14 points of damage. The d6s are psychic.
Okay.
Okay, and then it will do the same thing. It will hit you with your greatest fear. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. 18.
18 eats it. Okay, so you will take half this and you will not be feared. Okay, so you take 14. And you are not feared. That will bring us to Mir Seraphina. Mirfina. And, Miricha. I want to make a mirror pun with chorizo. Mirizo?
Maritza.
I like Mirizo. Okay, so yeah, you are locked in mirror combat with a mirror version of yourself in truth. So Mir Seraphina is gonna do the same thing. Try to hit you with phantasmal strikes. Oh, I keep grabbing the ones with advantage. We'll take the lowest one. That'll be like a 12, I think.
Misses.
A fresh one. Alright, second attack will be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That will be... Alright, that'll be 13 points of damage. And then it will reflect your deepest fear at you.
Was it wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw, please.
That's 16.
That will just pass.
Wow. Great, okay.
So you'll take half. 34 half to 17.
Okay.
Okay. On to the real Morlin.
Start my turn. I'll end the frighten effect, spending one of my dice. And let's fight fake me. First attack. 25 to hit.
Hits.
That's 11 piercing. 20. Let's go with acid again. And 6 fire. And I'll throw a sonic strike in there. For 11 force. And then if I can make a strength saving throw.
You will critically bloody your...
Nice.
You deeply critically bloody yourself. Alright. So strength saving throw?
Yeah.
Or
See
shit.
if I can knock it over.
6.
it falls over, and I'll try and finish it off with advantage.
Okay. Stab yourself with advantage.
Good thing I did that.
YouTube's gonna love this dialogue.
17.
Hits.
That's 12 piercing. But don't bother rolling the rest.
If you can get one more damage,
I mean, definitely.
then yeah.
25.
Yeah. You as you stab that last little flare of whatever chromatic energy you shoot out, shatters your mirror shade glass. I don't care. So that one, your mirror disappears, and you can move freely through any of the walls, save for the center one with Vecna.
Okay.
You can go to anyone's aid.
I'm gonna bonus action, Sonic Leap. Use dice for that. And make my way over to. Oh god. Teleport my way over because I can't get past this.
Shift click.
There we are.
When you get in this room, though, I will have you make a perception check to figure out which is the right Seraphina.
Brilliant. Oh no, 10.
Okay, you don't know which is which. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna have you roll a d6 if you try to attack either of them. Just so there's no accidental metagaming. See which is the real one. Which is great because they both say Seraphina right now. I actually don't remember which one's which.
For safety's sake, I will just stand here and wait for more signs.
Okay, so do you want to like go between them and hold an action until you know which is the real Seraphina?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Okay, nice. That's fun. Kieran, the reelin. What would you like to do?
Alright, so I'm going to bonus action, have my big hound attack.
Oh, that's right. You summoned that in. Let me get a hound for you. Yeah, go ahead and roll the attack while I get a mini.
Well, it's gotta get that save.
Oh, okay. Dex saving throw +3. Uh, 15.
Oh, he's getting bit. For 48 force. That's 17 damage.
And there's your hound. I'll give you Hey, there it goes.
There it is.
Okay.
Then I think I'm going to hit it with Cone of Cold.
All right. That's another dex
Okay.
save.
Constitution.
Constitution. They have 17. That will fail.
Alright, so that is pretty good. 46 cold damage.
Yeah, you freeze over yourself, and like the little like stress fractures start going all over the mirror version of yourself, and just shatters amongst all the cold. And there's just a bunch of frozen glass embedded in the wall over there. Nice. So your clone is out, and you are free to move about the battle.
Right.
You can see through the walls and move through them, but you cannot shoot through them. They count as physical terrain to projectiles.
Okay.
But you can't see through them, so you can cast through them for like sight reasons. Except for the Vecna one.
Okay. Then I'll take my movement. And that'll be that.
Does the hound move up?
I have to tell it to move. And
Okay.
I'm going to tell it to move.
Okie dokie. So we have Fake Azoth. He will teleport you over to the other corner ring. And you square off against yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, there are
Does it have a plus 11?
Nope, it has a +7.
Can't hit me.
I can still get a nat 20. Which I don't. Okay, so it cannot hit you. You are far too tanky. And it will hit you with your greatest fear. Which you have long overcome.
Well,
But it comes back. It hit that you see the face of that specter that got you back at level 1. And it hits just right and gets you. You take. This will still be halved though because of your ring. So your ring keeps you sound. You're still feared. You'll take 15 points of psychic. Okie
all
dokie.
good.
And that will be Seraphina. The real Seraphina. Is this one, now that I know.
Can Mirafina do a wisdom saving throw, please?
Okay. You can also call out to Morlin. You can give me a persuasion check against the mirror to let Morlin know which is the real one. It's like a total like, she's the fake one. She's the fake one.
Morland's gonna know for sure as soon as the
Morlin
fake
has a
one goes
gun
away.
pointed, and he's like switching back and forth between the two of you.
Just check which chorizo seems more feral.
Yeah, I won't do that yet, but I will do that after the saving throw.
Okay, because he is making a. She is making a. Because Morlin is holding the action. What saving throw is it?
A wisdom.
+1. That's a 13.
Okay, that was hold monster, so that was a fail.
All right, and this this Seraphina is paralyzed.
Hey, Merlin, the one that can't move, not me, and I'm gonna start waving my hands around.
All right, so I'm gonna roll.
Ta-da!
I'm gonna roll deception with disadvantage, and you can roll persuasion with advantage.
I'll fail this roll.
You have to beat a 21. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Okay.
that's the fake Seraphina.
Cool. I'll
So go ahead and
swing-
take a readied action.
I'll swing at the paralyzed Seraphina. So
All
it's
right, you have advantage,
crit.
and it's an automatic crit if you hit.
22.
That hits and crits.
It's 15 piercing plus the extra d8. So 19 piercing. 43 acid
Ooh. A bloody.
and 7 fire.
Ow. Critically bloodies the Mirafina in one blow. So that was a readied one, so it's just like an opportunity attack. And is that your turn, Seraphina?
No, Chorizo's gonna flame feed Mirafina.
All right, I wanna put them aside for this, but they have their own little battle going on. It's like the end of the Pokemon movie where they're just slapping each other.
Yes. I love it.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll the hit.
That will be 27 to hit.
Okay. Is Teresa
Are these
immune to
things
fire?
11 damage.
Is Teresa immune to fire?
Oh,
Or is she just resistant? I just thought of that.
into fire.
Yeah, so they're just hitting each other back and forth, and it's doing nothing. They can't hurt each other. They're perfectly matched.
You may have two turrets.
That's hilarious.
That is all for me. Oh, I'm also gonna step away from Morlin a little bit, and I'm gonna just supervise the
I
chorizo.
wanna like. I love that. All right. So the real Azoth, please stand up.
I'm going to point a spider tentacle at the fake Azoth and cast Finger of Death.
Okay. It's 8.
It's a con save.
Con save. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
thinking of
20
power
higher.
word kill. It has the flat HP. What's so con save? It has
Yeah,
plus
20
2.
or higher.
16. That's a fail.
Fails, yeah. So it'll be 78 plus 30.
Ouch.
So 59.
Bloody. You do the math. Definitely a bloody it. It's just a little over critically bloodied.
That'll be my turn, I think. Because that's an action.
Yeah.
And I always get confused because I get 3 attacks per action.
Yeah, it's like
Per
casting a
action,
spell.
so yeah.
The extra attack
Yeah.
modifies the attack action itself.
Got you. So yeah, that'll be me.
Okay. Real Cassia at the very top of the second round. That was all 6 seconds.
Do I make my fierce save at the start or the end of my
Let me double check.
enjoy it?
At the start of the Mirror Shade's next turn.
Got you, okay. So all of these will be disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and shoot.
No, it is in melee distance. But you'll have disadvantage either way.
Yeah, so that's 26
Hits?
to hit. For 14 piercing. And then I will... Can I sneak attack off of that? Or does it have to be an ally that's within 5 feet?
Yeah, it'd have to be an ally.
Not yourself.
And you can't get advantage with the fear.
Yeah, okay. Alright,
Did you hit?
I'll bonus action playing on warrior and try and shoot it again. With a nat 1 for 15.
Okay.
Um,
You both nat 1'd against each other.
yep. That's how it goes.
That's very
Can't have a
Cassia.
bow and not.
Even the mirrors are rolling like you.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. It will be the copy of you, so you can make the check.
Okay. That is a 19.
You are unfeared.
Sweet.
It's going to do its round of attacks on you.
Yep.
Let's see. That's 14, or no, 15. Misses.
Nope. My AC's 20.
Less than that. And even worse. Oh, I didn't need to roll. I didn't mean to roll. Would have missed. And then it will reflect fear on you.
Yep.
So another wisdom.
Yes.
Roll the damage.
Oh, it's a 16.
You just pass. You will take.
Oh, uncanny
17.
dodge that is.
You'll take 17. And uncanny dodge it. 8. Nice.
Sweet.
Okay, that's the copy. So the Seraphina copy is held. There's no saving throw unless. Well, does she have a saving throw if she takes damage?
Let me double check.
I think it's at the end of the turn, at least.
I know there's some. There's at least one way to.
At the end of each of its turn.
Okay, so it'll just. That's all I can do. It'll just make. Should just make the saving throw. It's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really hard to beat with a +1. Nope. Okay. Over to Real Moreland.
Let's try and finish the fake off. Attack with advantage. Yep. That's 12
Crit.
piercing. Oh, crit as well. I forgot about that.
Not that you
extra
need it.
2d8. So that's plus 13 on top of that, so that's 20. 25 piercing.
That'll do it. On the first hit.
I'll leave the Tritzos to decide who's real. And begin to make my way. How far can I go actually? Because I need to teleport this. Get to there. Get up to there. That's my turn.
Ian, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna move into Cassia's area and have the dog fall. That's my action. Well, anyway, I'm talking to get up to here.
Yeah, that'll get you right about 30 feet to get you right about there.
Okay. And that's all I can do for now.
I think this is the fake. This is the fake Azov. Okay. 2 attacks. Nope. And no. There's almost 0 chance. There's a 5% chance I can do anything with her. Reflect fear. With some saving throw, please.
10.
That is a fail. So you're going to take 16 points of psychic, and you are feared of yourself. Still.
Okie dokie. Not okie dokie. I'm going to hit it with the Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, that always works. It's a dex save.
Can I use my inspiration to re-roll that?
No.
No. Okay. 7.
It will fail though and take the 7 damage. That will critically bloody your aid. Serafina, you're up. Also, I think
Can
the fake chorizo goes away when the fake Serafina does. That's what happens with you.
But
But we can have them keep fighting because it's cute.
can I persuade the fake chorizo that the real chorizo is his long lost twin, and they need to stop fighting, and he needs to fight on our side for the family?
If you get a 35 persuasion, I'll give you a second chorizo until this is over.
With guidance, yes?
Yeah, you can give yourself guidance. I'll even let chorizo help you.
Silvery Bobs, I'll give advantage to Serafina.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll. And if chorizo's helping me,
So
is
if
that
you get-
with advantage?
If you get a nat 20 or a 19 and then get the guidance bonus to +4 or as high as it can go, you can technically make that. This is not a real chorizo.
Hang on. I'm gonna use a lucky die. This is totally 100% worth it. Could I stop rolling 12?
All
Okay,
right.
last lucky die.
Another lucky.
No.
Okay. So I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, this is the fake one. It shatters away. Yeah, so it is still your turn. Anything else you want to do? You haven't actually done anything but try to persuade a mirror to fight for you.
And I can see. Who do we have? We have Cassia and Azoth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
A little mirthful leap through it.
Yes.
You just phase right through it. You can just teleport yourself to the other side.
Okay, so that was about 15 feet. I'm on my way! And so is Turret, so where is yeah.
Okay. Azoth. You are feared. You are still within melee range, so you don't have to worry about not being able to move forward, but you can attack with disadvantage.
Okay.
You can reckless attack
This round.
to get it flat.
Yeah, let's do that. And also, Alex, take my AC down to a meager 28 for these 3 hits.
Oh no.
So that'll be a 32,
Hits.
a 23, and a 22.
All right. Just start rolling damage. I'll tell you when your coffee goes down.
17, 18.
Second one does
16.
it. And you shatter your visage. Would you have made it over to melee range of melee or throwing
No.
range?
Ah, yeah, I would have. Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and make that. We'll make that 22 on a throw against the fake Cassia. We'll put that 16 towards Cassia.
That'd only be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, yeah, so 16.
Right. And that'll be Cassia.
Okay.
It's easier for
I-
me to detect Cassia as well because I have divine sense.
Yes. I'm just gonna cast Fireball on it.
Okay.
Would this be disadvantage?
You are feared still, right? So it'll be with disadvantage.
No, I passed the fear, didn't I?
Did I get you again with it?
I rolled a 16.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You saved on the second one. So this is a ranged attack though, so it'll still be with disadvantage.
Okay. So that is a 13 to hit.
13 just hits.
Okay. That is 19 fire damage.
19 fire.
So if I have 2 attacks per action, can I cast 2 spells on the same turn? Cantrips? Or is that not how that works?
No. Casting a spell is an action. Unless you have a way to quicken it or something.
Got you, okay. And then, in that case, that's all I can do. Yeah.
Okay. Your copy is bloodied.
Okay. That's it, that's my turn.
Game log. Thank you, X Treyu. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna give you a shout out for that. The game log wasn't updating. They forgot to lock it. Wonderful. Yeah, so that's 19 damage, you're bloodied, and that's the end of your turn?
Yeah, if I can't do anything else, then yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, your copy will, same old, same old. Let's do 2 attacks. That would be a 17 and an 18.
That also misses.
Both miss. Reflect your fears.
Okay, so it's a wisdom save. That's a 12, and I'll uncanny dodge this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Rune of Fate to make Cassia roll 2d4 to increase her roll.
It's
Okay.
okay, I can just take half of this, I'll take 10.
Okay.
Still got over 100 health.
Okay. You want to do that? That'll be 10 damage. Psychic.
Yep.
And you are not... and you are feared.
Yeah. At most, I'm saving myself 5 hit points if you use the boon.
Okay. Morlin, you're up. All that's left is the Cassia.
I'm gonna dash over there. That's my turn.
Okay. Kieran, you're up.
Considering I saw the way fake Cassia attacked, I'm going to... what can I hit her with that really hurts? I'll just hit her with light equal for my staff.
Okay.
Just gotta make a dex save.
Have you move? There's cliff. Dex save plus 7. That fails.
Okay. 34 lightning damage.
34 damage. The final shade shatter. We don't accidentally get Cassia. A wall of translucent purple crystal divides this obsidian cavern, blocking the way toward the tunnel on the side. Feel a faint but deeply unpleasant hum coming from the tunnel. That's the threshold. I already read that. Okay. I need everyone to give me, that was, let me go back to exploration mode. You guys can go ahead and gather yourselves back up over here. That was three rounds of combat?
Yeah.
Alright. I need everybody to roll 3 wisdom saving throws.
Oh, great.
19.
5.
To finish so I can roll
11.
DC is 20.
And a 9.
Got 2 fails, 1 success.
Okay.
3 passes.
3 fails.
Not 1. 8. And an 18.
Passes
3 fails.
and a fail.
Okay. So anybody that got 3 fails will take 8 psychic damage. Anyone that got 2 will get 15 psychic damage, weirdly enough. Anyone that got 1 will get 6. Funny how that works out. Just being in this chamber causes psychic damage to you all. I forgot to do that.
Do I have that? The magic resistance?
I would say... I would say yes. This is coming from Vecna's ritual, which is a magic ritual being cast. Okay. Delete. Whenever you guys are ready, you can approach your final bow.
Can we see Vecna from here?
Yeah, you can see Vecna through when the shades go away, they become translucent. You can see Vecna through there. So I'll give you guys what you see while you're doing that.
I'm gonna knock my arrow on my bow and make Vecna my sworn enemy.
Okay. Levitating in the center of this crystal chamber is a skeletal person wearing kingly vestments. Vecna the Archlich. Actually, because you guys are squaring off in the middle here. Vecna's desiccated head is thrown back in concentration. His wrinkled eyelids are closed, with one drooping over its empty socket. His shriveled lips are pulled back to reveal rotted teeth. Vecna spreads his arm, one with a missing hand, and murmurs in vain-sounding gibberish, while a lightless orb swirls in front of his chest. It grows bigger by the moment, as being represented by this scroll. Hunting. Okay. Vecna is chanting. He does not pay you any mind as you bust into his chamber. Yet. He is deeply concentrated into his spell. This is when he is at his physical weakest as a godlike lich. A massive portion of his energy is being infused into this ritual to remake reality itself in his image. This is the moment you all have waited for to strike against Vecna. Who has the rod right now?
I do.
You get the sense like this rod
Let's-
is crying out to you that it wants to stop Vecna and restore order to the world. If you hit Vecna with the rod as like a melee weapon, on top of anything else you do, it will do an extra 10d6 psychic on top of the regular damage.
Does the sword of cast get any perks?
Nope. It's already really good.
It's already really good.
Okay, guys. What do you want to say before we roll initiative?
Fuck you, guy.
Who are you, guy? I'm going home.
I'm the ancient. I'm the lad.
I'm the whispered one. Ooh, look at me, I'm the whispered one. That's so dumb. Oh, you guys try to clown on my villains. Oh, you are the ones linked to my flare. You will be the last challenge for this god. For the universe is mine. My secrets are strong. They perpetuate through all div- What is a muley wretch to a god amongst gods? What final does this universe say before it is remade? Any last words, guys?
I don't know what you say to that.
I just really quickly wanna take a swig of the Dragon Crush.
Y'all pass around a bottle like the last bottle of Dragon Red Crush that didn't get ruined in the kerfuffle earlier.
And finally give some to Chorizo.
All right.
I
Give me
have,
a
That's on fire.
give me yeah. He like belches out a little puff of flame.
I would like to give an elixir of health to Azoth.
All right. You hand it to him, but he'll have to use a bonus action on his turn to.
Oh, it's only when you have a condition affecting you.
Yeah. Okay. Any last words?
Thank you.
Let's
Sure,
kick
trouble.
this
Yeah.
lich.
Roll for initiative.
Okay. 18.
The final initiative.
Mine's at 25 because of the casting.
Okay. So it's going to be Kieran, Vecna, Azoth.
Azos plus 10.
That's us first.
Oh yeah. I forgot to switch it. So it's going to be Azoth, Kieran, Vecna, Morlin, Cassia, Seraphine. Oh, you're hiding.
Yeah, I'm in a corner. That's what I do.
Yeah, you're in the one corner the DM has an actual blind spot.
Perfect.
Orlin, Cassia, Seraphina. Yeah, you hid so well. God didn't even notice you. And Seraphina. All right, let me get a cool. Let me zoom in here. Some cool screenshots. Azoth. We're gonna keep this cinematic view right there. What do you want to do? You're up first. Wielding your sword of cast.
I'm guessing Divine Word won't work on it.
Very, very little other than pure adventure
gonna
or
send
gumption will work.
Okay. Because I have Divine Word, but it would just get rid of him for 24 hours. And that'd be it.
You probably also have to resist it.
Yeah, it's a con save throw of 18. Which I think you probably pass.
Oh. How do we kick this off?
I in and attack Vecna.
Let me use my calculator.
Standard attacks, I'm not reckless attacking. Opportunity. I have advantage on his turn. Nor am I diminishing my +3 AC. So I'll just hit one thing 3 times.
Okay. Do you make your first attack?
26.
26 hits. I want you to go ahead and roll damage. That 26.
Okay.
Because Vecna will spell rebuke you and then teleport away.
It's 8 damage.
Okay, so you do 8 damage to Vecna. Let's see. Okay, so he's going to teleport away, leaving a fell rebuke behind. You are going to take 3d6 necrotic. There's no saving throw again.
Okay.
That'll be 15 damage. And you did, how much damage was that to Vecna?
8.
8, okay. Alright. So that was your first attack?
Yeah. How much had I already moved? Let's see.
You moved from here. So you moved about 20 feet to get to Vecna, I think?
My 40. Okay.
So you would have to go another 20 back to get here, and then another 20 to get to Vecna.
Okay. What if I run there for my 20? How far away am I from him?
You're within throwing distance, definitely.
Sweet.
But you are
Then
shooting.
I
He's
will-
around a corner, so I'm gonna give him 3/4 cover.
Okay. Well, I will attempt to throw my sword in twice.
Okay.
14.
14 misses.
Okay, I get it back. Another 14.
Another miss.
And I've still got it back. Okay.
Foolish Mountain King. You are
Little
nothing
gods.
before the Whispered One. Kieran, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna use some of my movement to...
Is it concentration for your dog?
Nope.
Nice. Alright.
Move out of his line of sight, and then I'm gonna cast Anti-Magic Sphere on myself.
Okay. I'm going to Dread Counterspell you.
So... You can't see me, so...
Oh, you move fully out of his sight?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so you break line of sight. So, yeah. I thought you were getting cover. So you move fully out of range and do that. Okay? Put a sphere down. Can't stop that if I can't see it. Okay. I'll lock that for you. Yeah,
Then
nice
I'll
little
take-
anti-magics.
then I'll take the rest of my movement to move right here.
Okay.
The sphere moves with me.
I think it would be really nice if Tailspire added a bubble that follows. It's 10 feet.
Yes.
Bouncy Rock, if you ever see this, that's my input. Okay. Nice little anti-magic bubble. So I can't cast spells into that, right?
You can cast spells into it, they just won't work.
They just don't work. Okay. So that will save you guys a lightning bolt. I was super lined up for a lightning bolt right there. Can you guys hear my roommates?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very,
Only-
very
Only
quiet.
occasionally.
Yeah, we can't make out what they're saying.
I think they're playing
It's
Repo.
cats.
My cat is messing with me too. Lots going on in this fight. Uvecna is going to bonus action Vile Teleport. Say right to here. He's gonna go right there, and he's going to use a he's going to go ahead and use a Light of the Damned. He's going to conjure a torrent of flying spectral entity that fill a 120-foot cone. This is being used with his whispers and supersedes any sort of magic. So this will work in the anti-magic spell, but he can't lightning bolt into the sphere.
Okay.
I'm going to roll. Okay, so 120-foot cone is massive. Uh, 45 degrees. Yeah, so that will hit the whole party, I believe. Except for the faithful pets over on the side. So I need everybody in the party. Please roll me a con saving throw.
You get a +6 to this, Moreland, because you're within 10 feet.
That's true.
Nice.
24.
I'm gonna use my last lucky die to reroll that. Oh,
33.
I'm re-rolling mine too with my lucky.
I feel both, I assume.
You have to get a 22.
Okay, I'm going to use my thing to add 2d4 to it.
Okay.
So you just pass, right?
Yeah. If you got a 22. Okay, so all right, so this is going to be 8d8 necrotic and cause fear to anybody that fails. Half on a save.
Can I uncanny dodge this? Is it an attack?
A
legendary action.
This is a special action it can make. It's like a breath weapon. But it's a con thing, so I will let you do uncanny dodge for this.
Okay.
Okay. So that's Vecna's Light of the
How
Damned.
much was the damage total? Sorry.
Oh,
40.
14.
And was it
40.
psychic?
40. 40 necrotic.
Okay.
And you're frightened.
Then half on a success. I think you got 24.
Yeah, I
didn't
succeeded. Yeah.
Yeah. Very wise of you. So he's going to then shank Azoth twice.
I'll be honest, that's the last thing I expected Vecna to ever do, was just shank someone.
Yeah. Because he can shank and then teleport away. Also, Vecna heals 80 hit points because he hit one of you guys with Flight of the Damned. Or with his teleport.
It's the God of Whispers, and he's got a little shiv.
Yeah. So that will be a dirty 30.
Won't hit.
Dirty 30 doesn't hit?
Dirty 30 doesn't hit a 31 AC.
Oh my gosh.
There's a reason I didn't use the swords +3.
That's disgusting. Okay, so he misses twice. And that'll be his turn. Morlin, you're up.
Okay. Start with a Bulwark of Force, so everyone but me has got the benefits of half cover. As long as I'm
helping on
not
breath weapon.
incapacitated. Yeah, that's +2 to AC and Dex saves.
Oh, actually, yeah, that won't help. But it'll help with AC if I try to shoot something.
I'll then give this a shot. First attack. Oof, not great. 15.
15 misses.
Second attack. Oh no. Sorry, Azoth.
That one.
That's that one.
Oof.
Why? Choose fire damage.
Sure. So that's 9 piercing.
Halved to 4.
And 26 fire damage.
Okay. Azoth is almost bloodied.
Sorry. Third attack. That's more like it. 22's hit. Vecna.
22 hits. Go damage.
13 piercing. That's 30 acid. 3 fire. Then I'll sonic strike him. 11 force, and I want him to make a strength save.
He is still a nerd. He only has +2. That'll be a 10.
He falls over.
Knock him over. He's
Alright, that was
he's like
third
prone
attack.
in the air.
So fourth attack now with
You, like,
advantage.
spin him
since
on
he's
his
fallen
side. But he will fell rebuke you.
over. Okay.
So he will do 3d6 and he'll teleport away. But you can definitely follow up on him. That'll be 6 psychic.
It's half to 3.
And then he'll teleport. Yeah. He will teleport just past the wall here, so that you have to run all the way around.
Still
At
pretty
least.
Physical wall this time.
Yeah, they all turn back into physical walls now that Vecna is active.
So I've moved 5 feet, so 25. Get to there. 40. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Vecna did all that prone, by the way. He just flew like sideways. I didn't want to take half his movement speed. Well, you actually can't because you teleported. Okay, that your turn.
Yeah, it's me.
Cassia, you're up.
Okay. Let's see.
You have to
I'm
get
gonna cast
about
Haste.
you have to get about here to see Vecna.
Yeah, I don't think I can quite make it there. I have 30 foot thing. Yeah, it's like 10 feet out of my movement.
If you went a little closer, you could make it with like 3/4 cover, or maybe half cover, but you'd also have a disadvantage because he's prone. You can even make it that far.
Actually, yeah, I'll do that. My bow ignores cover.
I think you'd have to get a little farther.
Oh, okay. So
I'm zooming all in, and you can't see him from there still.
okay.
You have to be
will
right
step
about
outside.
here.
I'll step outside the bubble. I'm gonna give Azov haste. So that's my one action, and let's see. I can't do any teleportation stuff. So I think that's all I can actually do. Yeah, so I'll just step back inside the bubble and end my turn.
Okay. Seraphina, you're up. This final boss fight's turning out pretty silly to start.
Can't get to him. If I'm about here, I can see him, right?
Yeah, you can just see his head poking out. Or like his little hand, because he's prone. We'll have 3/4 cover.
That is all I need. I'm gonna do Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Can he roll a wisdom saving throw?
He's going to dread counterspell you.
Okay.
If you can see him, he can see you. So going to be a counterspell. What level spell are you casting this at?
A 1.
Okay, so it's automatically counterspelled, and you will take 3d6 psychic damage. That'll be 7 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do?
No, that is that's all.
Azoth, you're up.
I'll use my 80 feet to run around to
You can definitely make it up to Vecna.
swap into the Sunblade. I'll go for 4 attacks.
Okay.
So all with advantage, right?
Yeah.
30 to hit.
First one hits. He is going to Spell Rebuke again.
I roll for the damage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage on the first hit. That'll go through.
So that'd be 14 plus an additional 1d8 because he's undead, right?
He is undead. Getting so much mileage out of that sun sword.
Yeah. So plus 3. Plus a charge from my tattoo. So 16, but it's necrotic, so he'll take 8. And I will recover, so that's same 8.
Okay, so he will then teleport back into the chamber, just on the other side. He's a tricky guy.
These crystals to the ceiling.
They are.
Okay.
And he will hit you for 3d6 necrotic. 13 necrotic. And it'll be Kieran's turn.
Oh, I've still got 40 feet of movement left.
Oh yeah, you want to move? Bill?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll move back around to here.
40 feet will get you, like...
40 feet got me from here to Vecna.
Yeah, 40 feet will get you, like right about here. Because you gotta go around the curve.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be me done.
Okay. Kieran, you're up.
Okay, let me measure this one more time because that's fun and convenient. Don't know enough range. Okay. I'm gonna move the dog 30 feet.
Okay.
And that's gonna be it.
Okay. It will be Vecna's turn. Vecna's going to use half his movement to fly upright, finally. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and roll a d6 to see if he gets Flight of the Damned back, which he does. I'm going to have him... I'm going to have him move 15 right there, and he's going to shoot everybody in a cone out here. It's going to hit Azoth, Kieran, and Cassia. I will need the 3 of you to please give me a con saving throw.
Yep. I'll also
Again,
uncanny dodge
anyone within 10 feet gets +6.
Yeah, I think I'm just outside.
Yeah, there's no one that close to you.
23, unfortunately.
23?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you pass.
All of the safety is 24.
Oh no, the save is 22.
Oh, okay.
Pass. Anybody that fails will take full and be feared. That'll be 40, half the 20 you saved.
And this is necrotic, right?
That is necrotic.
Do I have this again due to resistance?
If you're resistant to it, yeah.
I'm bloodied.
And then
Yeah, I'm past blooded.
Then Vecna is going to file teleport in next to Azoth here.
Wisdom save.
Each creature within his... It just works. Vecna is CR 26, guys. That'll be 19 points of necrotic. Or wait, let me just... Oh, that is psychic, so that'll be half to you. So,
After 9, okay.
and then Vecna will gain 80 hit points.
Is that not a wisdom save? Or does it just automatically work?
It automatically works on the teleport. He can cause each creature of his choice within 15 feet of his destination to take 3d6 psychic damage. If at least one creature takes this damage, Vecna regains 80 hit points.
Oh, you rolled d8s though? No,
Did I roll d8s? I'm sorry.
I believe so.
Let me just re-roll that. Yeah, those were wrong. So it'll be 13 halved to 6 instead.
Okay,
Much better.
I'll regain 2.
And then he's going to shank you twice.
Okay.
These are plus 13. Miss. Dirty 30.
AC's 33 now.
33? Gosh.
Haste, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, you did take damage, though.
That's true.
You have to roll a con save. I don't think it'll matter, though, because you still have a 31.
That's
25 con
And
save.
are you concentrating?
On haste, yes. I rolled an 18.
How much? And you took did you take the full psychic damage?
No, I halved it with uncanny dodge.
Okay, so you succeed on that. So you don't lose the haste, and you have Armor of Faith on, right? Azov?
Shield of
Oh,
Faith.
you have
yeah,
Shield of
and I
Faith?
rolled a 24 on the con.
Okay, so you keep that. Alright, so it doesn't hit. Neither shank gets you. And that will be Vecna's turn. Yeah. We'll do that. Morlin, you're up.
I will start. Second wind. So I'm going to heal up and get. Ooh, perfect. 30 hit points back with a second wind. And let's try this again. Round the corner. Actually, I can go all the way around here and flank him.
Okay. Take your attack with advantage.
Thank God that was another nat one. 20.
Hits.
Gonna reroll up 1. That's 10 piercing. 20 acid. 6 fire. Selic strike. 10
How
force.
How much was the last one? And then 10 force?
So it was 10 piercing, 20 acid, 6 fire, 10 force. And then if you can make a strength save.
Nerd only has +2. That's a 10.
Falls over again.
You knock him prone. And he will vile teleport over to here now. A really annoying ability.
It's
You
really
will take 3d6 necrotic. You rebuke. That'd be 9 points of damage.
Wait, he can do 2 reactions on the same action?
What was that?
He can do 2 reactions to one thing?
Yeah, so instead of legendary actions, Vecna has legendary reactions. And you can take 3 reactions.
Wild.
Yeah. But he can only do once per turn, so that's how Morland's able to hit him and then cash up to him and then hit him again.
not quite. Get to there.
Not quite
Just
though.
keeps going behind walls. It's so
Yeah,
annoying.
the terrain really benefits him. It's almost like he made the place.
In that case, I'm going to action surge and shoot him with my longbow.
Okay.
From here. So 27 to hit.
Hits. You basically have to be able to outpace his vile teleport.
That's a 10 piercing. That's my
10
second
piercing?
attack this turn. Actually, no, because it's his action surge. It's his first
Yeah.
attack of the new set of attacks.
You have 4 more.
Nat 20.
20, nice.
Extra d8. That's 21 piercing. Third attack. 16 probably misses.
That misses.
And then final one. 31
31 hits.
for 14 piercing.
Nice. Can't react against that.
That's all I can do.
Alright. Cassia, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna run my movement.
Alright, you have sight on him. Well, from there you'll have he'll have 3/4 cover.
Yep. So
You can get right here, you'll have a clean shot.
with my bow, I have advantage on my sworn enemy. In addition, your target gains no benefit from half or 3/4 cover, and I suffer no disadvantage
Fantastic.
due to long range. So, I can finally shoot the fucker.
It is still a flat roll because he's prone.
Yeah. So, first roll is a nat 20.
Ooh.
So that'll be 2d8 plus 2 piercing, plus 3d6 piercing. So that is 18 plus 3, okay, so 21. And then my second attack, I'll bonus action play on our warrior. I'll try and hit him again.
Okay.
That's a 29 to hit. That is 10 force plus another 10 force plus another 10 force. And that's my turn. That's all I can do.
Got all that damage. Oh, and I missed the 18. Oh, I missed.
It was 21 because those are plus 3.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
I saw the +3 pop up before I could get the 18 down. Okay, that'll bloody Vecna.
Beautiful. And that's me.
Okay. He will. That will be. That's one reaction. Two. He will use a spell rebuke on you. It just signifies attack.
Yep.
So you will take 10 psychic damage, and he will teleport back around by the ritual spot over, let's say right over here. Actually, no, I'm gonna put him just past here. I'm gonna make Azoth have to move a little bit. So Seraphina, you're up.
I'm gonna move Chorizo over here. And I'm gonna lay into him with Scorching Ray from Chorizo.
Okay, he's gonna dread counterspell Chorizo.
But he can't see me.
You're casting through Chorizo. It's gonna hit Chorizo.
He can't see. I
Um,
don't like this guy.
Right.
What are you casting it at?
I'm casting it at night.
This is 9th level? Okay.
Yep.
So Vecna has to get a 19 intelligence. He has a plus 14. Yeah. He counterspells you. And Chorizo will take 3d6 psychic damage. That'll be 8 to Chorizo. And that's all my
Okay.
legendary action. Uh-oh.
Chorizo's gonna flame seed him.
Yeah.
No, he's not. I rolled a 16.
Just misses. Or misses. Okay. That's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Azoth, you're up.
Azoth is going to look at Kieran and be like, do you have anything that can keep him from teleporting?
There is something theoretically, but I think this is last turn.
What do you mean?
Here's cooking something.
Kieran's been counting legendary actions.
Azoth is reluctant to hit him because he knows he will teleport away the first time that he does.
I used a reaction on Morlin. Sarah, I really shouldn't have done the one on Cassia. That was my bad. That was kind of probably stupid of me.
So you saying there isn't one left I can hit him?
I used all 3. Granted, one of them I did avoid a 9th level super ray from Seraphina. I feel like that's worth it. But yeah, you get a round of attacks with advantage, and you're hasted.
And I'm hasted, so it's 4 attacks with the Sunblade.
And he's prone.
And he's prone. You have advantage.
29 to hit.
You guys, oh man, I made it. That was a big mistake.
21 to hit.
Hits.
The 28 to hit.
Hits.
And a 32 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, all of these are going to be with the Strike of the Giant's Fire, and 2 will be with a level 1 Divine Smite, and 2 will be with a level 2 Divine Smite. Plus the 4d8
Okay.
for hitting you with the Sunblade.
Keep in mind, guys, you have to get him below 50 and chime him away, or none of this matters. Don't accidentally kill Vecna. What I'm saying.
That's 18 and 18.
Okay, 18.
Plus 14. Plus 15. Plus 4 Strike of Giant's Fire.
What was that last one?
The last one was a 15.
15.
So it's 4d10 for the Strike of Giant's Fire.
Okay.
Will be 19 fire damage.
So that's 84.
4d8 Radiant, just for hitting him with the Sunblade, is 23. And then there's the Divine Strikes. And I'm hoping someone can then chime.
Vecna is chimeable now. Who has the rod?
Me.
Right.
Maybe I won't. Kieran, can you use your turn to get the chime and end this? Is that going to be possible?
I got something.
He's chimeable, Kieran. Like, it's very simple. Can you get the chime and chime him, or can you not get the chime and chime him?
I can't get the chime. I'm too slow to get to Moreland, but I have an
No,
alternative means of
I
chime.
have it. You're like 10
See
feet
ya.
from me.
We sound very
Like
similar.
20 feet.
Oh, Cassie! I thought Moreland had it. Okay,
No, I've had it this whole time.
okay, my bad. Yeah, I can get the chime.
Okay, then I end my turn. It's Kieran's turn.
Okay, yeah. Kieran, you have it.
Okay. I'm gonna
Man, I
draw-
really fucked up moving over there.
I'm gonna draw anti-magic field so I can get the chime, and I will actually I'll get the chime from Cassia.
Yep.
I will use. Do I have to hit him with the chime, or do I have to just use it?
If he has less than 50 hit points, it's an automatic fail. If you use the chime. Otherwise, it's the DC 22 for him, and he can easily beat that.
A game chime from Cassia isn't an action, right?
Mage hand it.
Yeah, we'll say.
That's a cantrip, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'll make it from Cassia, and then I will go to Vecna.
Yeah, so you
Or
yeah
I will
quicken spell the mage hand so that you can grab it with a bonus action. Because otherwise, it would be an action. Yeah,
Use the chime.
use the chime. I thought this would take a little bit longer, guys. Yeah, because of a tactical error due to a overconfident Vecna, you seal him away. And
I'm
a
at 60 HP.
Yeah, I'm at 45.
My butthole is fully clenched.
I was prepared to like drop a meteor on him, but Seraphina making him teleport, Cassie making him teleport saved us.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure if I dropped those divine smites, he'd have died.
I was hoping you would either overkill him, and I would just have Vecna's form come back, or something like that would happen. But you guys do it. Oh.
I'm gonna grab that scroll he was casting over.
Oh yeah, it is like an orb of light with his ritual and starts burning away. Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. As you guys sit in the silence, saved the multiverse. You guys were really well kitted against this kind of boss. With all your movement.
A lot with psychic resistance.
Yeah, now
I'm so
that
glad I got that range of psychic
and like
resistance.
half of you are psychic resistant. Yeah, that really worked out in your favor. The cast fight was the one that was really geared against you guys. I was trying to set up I was trying to get away from Kieran in the right moment to dominate Azoth again. But I couldn't get
That jester, that jester nearly got us.
Yeah,
Oh.
the fucking bard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the bard.
Well,
Like,
guys,
nothing quite
it's
like that.
me using a bard. Of course I'm gonna kick your ass with a bard.
And I have the weapon I'm now using.
Yeah.
I was
Cassie's
very
gonna take
confident
these
about that
fucking
fight.
cigarettes.
Alright. The chime echoes off the crystal wall, drowning out the ambient psychic hum. Vecna, his ritual interrupted, clutches his head and screams in agony. Something in him snaps. He falls limply to the cave becomes deathly silent. Time seems to stand. Then, crystal cavern shatters, overwhelming your senses. Vecna's body tumbles into an unfathomable, inky void just before plunge into the black. When you come to, find yourself drifting among a sea of stars. So give me 1 second here. I'm gonna move the atmosphere. Drop the fog. Oh. over here. You're all just floating in the astral sea. You got shunted out of whatever
Great.
demi-plane this was. Y'all float up together. I love that. You guys float up
I'll just
into
be
a
lagging
group.
behind. So I've shitting.
What was that?
I'll just be lagging behind everyone because I've really shitting.
Takes a bit, but you guys all gather together, floating in mid-space. Your
I'm
little...
just passing around my reappearing wine goblet.
Nice. Let's... Yeah, so what do you guys... How are you guys... What are you guys doing besides drinking in this moment? In a few minutes, once the wizards... the good two wizards figure out the ritual's over, they'll try to find you guys with a gate spell. But go ahead and take a long rest. If I could level you guys up to level 21, I would. But you guys have reached the absolute zenith of adventurer in literally the universe. You guys are the... I wouldn't say you guys are the strongest heroes in the universe. There may be people that were capable of fighting Vecna stronger than you guys, but through your link and your accidental just stumbling into this whole multiversal nonsense, you guys have overcome every trial that awaited you, collecting the rod pieces. He's fought a giant spider dragon, multiple real dragons, beat Dane again, Strahd again. You guys conquered your guys' initial failure in the Death House. And these guys went through... We didn't see it, the audience didn't get to see it, but you guys went through all of Curse of Strahd as well with these guys. More or less.
Oh, damn.
I know. It's been a while. How long have we been adventuring? It's been about like...
A year now.
July last
just
year.
little
Yeah,
little
just
shy
of a year.
10 months right now.
About that. We started
Wow.
Probably about a month before.
I think this is session 18 or 19, something like that.
Shockingly little for how far we've got.
I know, right?
That's crazy.
Let me see.
I think the last thing I'll have Kieran do is ask the group where they want to go and prep a friendship.
What was that? Sorry.
I'll ask the group where they want to go, and I will prepare to cast Plane Shift.
Okay. Nice. Sorry, Vecna was a little underwhelming. That was a big mistake on my half, but I do think it's a little. I wish he'd have a bit more spell casting, like you said. But you guys You guys did bum rush him pretty well. Movement speed was keen in the fight.
That
But,
haste helped Heller a lot.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Excellent job, guys. You guys saved the universe and all universes. Literally infinite amount of people have been saved by you guys. And only the two wizards and you guys and the few companions you met along the way will ever know. Countless worlds and realities will live on, never knowing that they had just been saved from utter ruin. And as a new dawn brakes on the multiverse, Kieran lane shifts. Actually, as you're, doesn't it take some time to cast it?
Nope, just an action.
Oh, because I was gonna say, as you're about to cast that, a gate opens up from the wizards to take you guys back to Sigil, where a big party will be set up for you.
There better be wine.
They know you guys well enough at this point. So let's go back to the Sigil Sanctum. It's all fixed up. It's very easy to take care of that with a couple prestidigitations. Put everyone back in. I knew that would either be a very long, drawn-out fight, or you guys would stomp him in a round or two.
If Kieran could have stopped him teleporting, I was going to put the immovable rod inside of him.
Oh, that's nasty.
There wasn't much I could do to stop teleportation, because he would just dread counterspell it, and I didn't want to use my 9th level slot for that.
Yeah. Either way, I was gonna either have to take a full round of attacks from Azoth or Morlin, or a 9th level Scorching Ray from Seraphina. There wasn't very many options for Vecna with a 5-person party.
I can't believe I nearly sold the Sunblade before we came in.
I think Cassia is gonna take every single teleportation spell that they can and just bask in the glory of being able to fucking teleport again.
Mordenkainen.
Oh, what loot do we get?
What
Still
loot
have
do you
the
get?
loot from the cast dungeon.
Yeah, I know. We still got 150,000 each.
Let me
Well,
see. Let me see. Well,
it's
the thing
probably
is,
something.
as soon as Vecna goes down, reality shatters. And you guys wind up in the astral plane with nothing else. Yeah, Vecna gets pulled away with everything he has, so Afterthought is still with him. Vecna is still very much alive. He will show up in... Let me just roll. In 58 years, Vecna will reappear on Oerth, and that will be the only place in the multiverse he will ever be able to do his evil. There's no way to kill him because he is still a god, but he will never be able to threaten the multiverse ever again. So you guys get pulled through the gate to the portal one last time. Bring you guys in. Tasha is like pops a cork of champagne, and you guys are welcomed in with applause. Oh my gosh. Thank you, darling. You did it. Have some wine. And they and you guys yeah, so we return to the Sigil Sanctum, and we leave off with you guys and the real Mordenkainen, Smelly, and well, you probably would have been able to take a shower by now, but finally returns to the Wizards 3, the real one, whom you've never actually met. And we bookend our campaign with you guys about to go off to a massive celebration in Sigil in your name. I think there's some music for. I didn't time that very. So, before we head out, what do you guys think? There we go. Now it's playing. That was Vecna, Eve of Ruin.
It's fun.
Yeah, that was hella fun.
I enjoyed that.
It was pretty good. I don't think it's as good as Curse of Strahd. It doesn't feel as it's so spread out, but it's a nice bookend to all of 5e.
Definitely.
Wonder
like
what
seeing
we're
all
gonna
the-
get with 2024.
Definitely like seeing all the different planes and places you get to go to. Good fun.
Yeah, it adds a lot of variety.
Yeah, it
Considering that was like my second ever campaign, I got to experience quite a lot, which is sick.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. It has all the issues with like level 20 gameplay, like because it's always either, depending on party composition, it's always either it's always a stomp on either side with 5th edition. Like Cass and the spiders hit real hard for you guys, but Vecna was a lot easier than some parties would have. That's fun. That's how I like how that works out. Yeah. Congratulations, you guys. That's 2 whole campaigns with these characters. But folks, it is not over for these guys because we still have Morland's Soul to save. We'll be doing one final one shot, just a big boss raid against Tiamat, and to make things a little fun and to throw my own hat into the ring, I'm gonna let you guys pick one of my NPCs to join you guys in the fight as the 6th man, just to make it properly fair.
Little Strahd.
Oh, I'm talking like one of my real characters. But I'll let Little Strahd show up. You can have Little Strahd show up as a striker.
Cameo. Let's go.
Sangzor.
I can't remember his name.
So if you guys
I'm a new
know,
Age of Heroes.
if you guys know my characters,
You're Verdun.
there's Vana, my bard. Okay, for my level 20 characters, I'll let you pick. I have a bard, I have an Echo Knight, and I have a wizard.
I'd go Bard.
Chronomancy wizard. The bard is the most fun one.
Gotta go for the bard, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'll bring in Vana shows up as the musical guest star for your guys' party. He's contracted to just play music for you guys. And yeah, you get to know him, and he overhears you guys planning to fight the dragon. Not just the dragon, Tiamat, the Dragon Queen, and as the leading man, I have to get a piece of the action. Is it okay if I join you folks? One little adventure? I've never got to say the leading man line as this Vana. This is the same Vana that your character in the other campaign met, Kieran. He's all grown up and level 20. Just like you guys. So we will continue on next week with a special one-shot with the party of the Strahd Slayers and my lovely Verdun Vana against Tiamat, Dragon Queen. That will actually be a crazy fight. Even with 6 players at level 20, that's pretty tough. It's usually 8 to 12 that do raids. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. You guys have any final things you want to do in the epilogue? We'll say there's like 2 weeks before the bill gets pulled on Moreland, where he has to start his job, and that's when you guys gotta either fight Tiamat or let Moreland's soul be consigned to a casino forever.
I would look to go back to that magical shop.
Okay,
and
yeah.
see if there's
So
some-
we can run a shop session either. Well, you guys made great time on that final boss. So if you, it's a little anticlimactic for a finale audience, but we can do a little bit of prep while we still have time, because you guys have a lot of gold.
I want to research what I'm gonna buy.
I'm not gonna give you guys any luck checks. You guys can buy whatever is in any of the books I have officially. That's all available if you can afford it, which you most definitely can for at least a couple of them.
150,000 gold each.
Not bad. By the way, the bounty you will get for defeating Tiamat, I'm just gonna put it at a flat 6 billion gold. A 1 billion each. If you guys
How
beat
much of
come
that
up with one
containers will
hat.
carry?
it's such a ludicrous amount, you will never be able to carry it all.
Kieran's gonna try.
Everyone's gonna have to show up to the fight with like 20 bags of holding each.
That's what I'm spending my 150,000 on. It's
Yeah.
20
Like,
bags of
we're
holding.
gonna raid this dragon lady.
Elon Bank.
Yeah, you guys can be Elon Tusk,
Oh my god.
famous billionaire orc.
Got first scrolls of Demi plan to carry all that loot back.
Oh, I know. You could get a magnificent. You could, if you have the magnificent mansion, you could stuff it in there. Oh, but it goes away when you leave.
Yeah.
Or you'd have to use demiplane, which would work. There's plenty of space in there.
I could. If I can get all in one, if I could put it all, if I could store it in an object, I could cast imprisonment, minimus containment, and then it's just it's putting it somewhere else is gonna be the problem.
That's scary. You've almost outpaced the Wizards 3 as a wizard at this point. You're on par with Illustrial and the rest. You just don't have their level of like personal experience and connections.
You're too young.
I mean, because Illustrial is like really, really old, but she got gifted with eternal youth. Okay, yeah. So you guys go on like a mini vacation, buy a bunch of stuff. We can roleplay that either now or whenever you guys want between sessions or whenever we start. It's up to you guys.
I think I'll need probably a week to come up with some stuff that I want to buy.
All right, you guys get ready for a shopping spree. Anything else as we end campaign?
Morn's gonna write a letter to Esmeralda to explain everything that's happened,
Okay.
and to explain that it's very possible that he won't be coming back from what is about to happen. But if he does, he would very much like to get in touch.
All right. Give me a persuasion
Bow
check.
chicka wow wow.
Like a World War
Persuasion
I
minus.
soldiers.
Oh no, +5. Let's give it a go. That's a 9.
With guidance.
comes across
Give,
really creepy.
give yourself advantage because the whole party is like around you. Like no, don't say that, Moreland. Don't. No, they're all helping you write this letter.
Okay, with guidance, a 13.
All right, so you're gonna get an apathetic letter back, but the outcome will be
Help
the
you
same
write it.
either way. You get a letter back like a day later. We'll say this got sent by via magic by the wizards. They helped you out. You get a very apathetic. Really? let's just get married. It would have been like
Wow.
bouncy and romantic if you had gotten a higher score, but either way, she straight up says like, "Screw it, let's get married."
Oh,
Right.
Morling, you should take that because ceremony gives you +2 AC for 7 days.
Yeah, yeah,
Like a
Then we're
perform
gonna have
ceremony.
yeah. We'll have a ceremony. I love that. Let me find Esmeralda.
Azoth the Wise can, in fact, officiate weddings.
Yeah. Okay.
So
All right. We're gonna end the campaign with Moreland marrying his true love, and no longer will we ever have to ask the question.
Just don't read into it.
Still not reading into it.
and you get a +2 to your AC when we fight Tiamat.
That'll
Nice,
help.
worth it.
What?
But I think that's only if Esmeralda is there.
We're just gonna have to drag
Which
her
I
in
just
a bag of
summoned her in.
holding with us.
Yeah.
Bag of holding.
yeah.
Okay.
You're no gate.
As
Yeah,
long
you
as he
got
holds
you
it
got
down.
four. You got 4 wizards that can cast 9th level spells. We can make this happen right now.
What, Seraphina's got flame shift, doesn't she?
Uh,
The tree
I
one
think
or
so.
whatever it is?
There is nothing stopping the power of love in this moment. I'm just trying to find the right music for this. I know exactly where it is.
All my spells are finally
Um,
worn off. My AC's back down to a standard 29.
Oh no. Only a 29. That's ridiculous. Here it is. Here it is. And Azoth is the one officiating the ceremony?
I got ceremony.
Yeah, so you're the one casting this. So
Yeah.
we'll say this is in the Elysium track. All right. So let me set this up.
Azoth is heavily drunk.
Everyone's heavily drunk at this point. This is an impromptu wedding in the middle of a party.
This is basically Vegas.
All right. Azoth, I will let
Can
you.
somebody get me an instrument?
All right, I'm gonna move all the wizards over here to the side. This is amazing. I'm gonna get a great screenshot of this. Yeah, the wizards are here. We'll say Vana. I'll put Vana over here with Seraphina playing music. You guys will work to get. You guys are working together on that. So I'll just give
Yes.
you advantage.
Chiritza's gonna be on top of Azoth's shoulder.
I was gonna let Tritz be the ring bearer.
Flower girl.
Okay. Who's going to be the best man and I guess is Kieran going to be the best man
I guess so.
Okay.
because Azoth is officiating,
Yeah.
and we'll
I think
make
Cassier's the
I'd
main-
be
make
the
Cassia
obvious
the
choice.
maid of honor.
What did you do? Make best man decision on who you'd hit the most throughout the rest of the campaign.
And Chorizo and the wizards are in the audience. Or
Actually,
in
yeah,
the-
I think Kieran is best man because I don't think Kieran's ever hit me.
That's
I think
hilarious.
I did. No, I did. I fireballed you like twice.
You're the one that's hit him the least out of everyone in the party. Actually, I like the wizards.
Actually, it might be Seraphina. Seraphina tends to hit Azoth a lot.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes, I think I've only hit you once more than.
The fact you could change that damage to fire damage, though, was great.
Yeah, that
Acid
was a
damage would
relief.
have really annoyed me.
26 damage.
All right. Yeah, as you're piercing her through the stomach. Okay. And just get. There we go. That's perfect. Let me screenshot of this. All right. Azoth, if you want to do this, you can officiate however you want.
Azoth is going to point at Morlid and Esmeralda in turn with a goblet in his hand and go, you. And you.
Oh, wait a second. I forgot one thing.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah, Sangzor and Chorizo are going to be in the audience.
So he's pointing at each of them with his goblet. Do you promise to stay with each other till death do you part?
Yes. That may not be very long away. We'll see.
Azoth chips in.
Yes.
About a week. About a week. Then he looks at Esmeralda and tilts his head and says, it's only a week. Then back to Morlid.
I could do worse. I won't read into
And
it.
then with that, instead of leading forward and doing anything elegant, Azoth slips forward and spills beer or wine over the two of them.
Hey!
I was gonna comedically use prestidigitation to make some like sparks appear where Azoth trips.
All right, yeah, and you turn it into like a nice romantic gesture, and there's little flecks of beer evaporating into sparks. Very alcohol-based party, as always. And yeah. Roll. I want you to roll either acrobatics or athletics while I pull up Esmeralda's stat block.
Me.
28.
Morlin.
22 for acrobatics.
Okay. All right, you beat her, and you're the one that dips her
Not a
in
great
the
way to
kiss.
start marriage.
It was a contest.
I like the fact that your marriage started with the words, you beat her.
I win.
Oh,
It makes
good
sense.
start.
Don't read into it. And with that, we will end our campaign. The happy marriage of... It's funny, we ended the last campaign with a marriage too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
the last
Like
campaign
marriage?
ended with Titania and Sergei finally getting together in a new
That's
world.
because really both campaigns were rom-coms at heart. And you can tell by the marriage at the end of each.
They definitely leaned it towards that in a lot of the time.
We're just missing Adam Sandler now, and it'll be
Oh my god, hey guy!
Ah, all right. Well, that's it for Vecna.
For at least the next 58 years.
We will return for our final one-shot with these characters next week. Alrighty, guys. We will see you all next week for the final session. I'm Hi Dad. Thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll see you for our final session next week.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.